What's up? What's up, everybody?
What's good, family? I'm I'm sitting here repping that D9. Y'all already know what it is.
Um,
You know what I'm saying?
First thing I want to say is congratulations to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I'm gonna say the same thing that I said to the people that didn't support Trump. Whether you like him or not, he's gonna be the president. I don't want to hear no shit. That's not my president or whatever because he represents the United States. And I'm gonna also tell the
Yeah,
same.
no, Trump didn't represent me though.
Yeah, using the United States. Whether you look at it
No,
or
no,
not,
no, no,
using
no,
the
no.
United
Actually, he was in bed with the Russians. He didn't represent me.
States. um, I'm gonna also say that for the same people, I'm the same thing that I told the people that said they was gonna leave if Trump got in office and they didn't leave. I'm gonna say the same thing to the people that said if Trump get out of office, if your ass don't leave, shut the fuck up.
Well, better yet, if you're gonna leave, know what the country is. Because I put up a post. A white lady tweeted the other day that if Biden wins, she's leaving the country and going to Hawaii. Really, bitch? Really?
Right? Oh yeah, yeah.
Going
That's
to Hawaii. I mean, wait, I can't wait for you to show up with your passport for that one.
right, right. You know. And before we start the show, I want to
What's
say
up, Denise? How you doing?
what's up today. I want to say a happy heavenly birthday to my mother. Birthday was a couple days ago, November 5th. She would have been 72 today, and I know
Happy
she's
birthday.
always looking from above.
Happy birthday. Yeah. What's up, Daphne?
Hey Daphne, how you doing? Um, so one of the first things I want to show, I came across this earlier today, and this is let me bring up the picture first. So right here, this young girl says the internet is going crazy over these photos. This little girl, her parents allow her freedom of choice with the hairstyle, and she wanted to look like her daddy. Critics are saying the hairstyle is suggestive and inappropriate at such an early age. Thoughts on this? Well, here's my thing. People don't say the same thing because I've seen young girls get tons of weave in their head. And people talk, oh, that's so cute. Nobody ever talks about how that's inappropriate, how that, it's suggestive, stuff like that. So why is it because she want to go? This little girl want to go to a masculine hairstyle. She looks up to her daddy. She praises her daddy. So why is this a problem?
Is that a rhetorical question or literal?
You know what? I think it's both. Shit.
No, I'm asking, is your question literal or rhetorical?
My question is
You
literal.
want? Do you want to respond?
I want to respond to this. This is
Oh,
literal.
okay. First of all, Daphne, it is. Yes, it is a great day. I can't speak for why anyone would think that this is inappropriate. I've seen women, young girls represented in a far more inappropriate way, and people have said nothing, as you stated. Um, to me, it's a very nice haircut. You know what I'm saying? It's a very nice. It's better than some haircuts I've seen on some young ladies. So
Yeah.
I mean, and we talk about women wearing short hair. What's the problem? I don't see what the. But we live in a society where everyone feels like they have a voice, and you do. But sometimes your opinions are just that, your opinions, and maybe you should keep them to your motherfucker.
Right.
You
You know
know,
what, Daphne? Because they don't I couldn't find who actually had a problem with the haircuts. I don't know if this is a black and white thing because you have black women that have short hairstyles and nobody say anything about it. I think this is more of a masculinity, feminine type thing because, um,
and you know what? And I was waiting for you to say that. Now, if it has anything to do with masculine versus feminine, that's bullshit because no one says anything about these little boys running around here with these tight ass pants on, and or you know, I've seen the memes running around with this white dude in skirts and heels and shit, talking about this is the new norm in Europe. Man, look, I'm just trying to figure out. So it's okay for dudes to emasculate themselves and become effeminate, but if a woman wants to wear anything other than a ponytail or weave, then that's a problem. That's wrong, and
Right.
and, and that's and that's very hypocritical.
I think Denise hit it right on the head. The same problem like when Wade is flaunting his son around.
Exactly,
People don't get on that.
exactly, and exactly. And she talking about men with both. I got both my ears pierced. No one says anything.
Right.
No
Right.
one says anything. So you see a female. I mean, I've seen females with haircuts tighter than most dudes, because most dudes nowadays run around here looking homeless about the head. You know, and I mean, what is the real problem? What's up, Armando?
Yeah. So that's I don't know. I don't get it. But the world we living in today, anything that has any type of masculinity to it is almost deemed as evil. And I don't know what to say. I
It's
really
nothing really to say other than that. The shit shows the hypocrisy. Again, when we see young boys or men out here being emasculated, showing feminism, being effeminate, what have you, we say nothing. We accept it. We're told that we should accept it. If you say anything against it, then you're homophobic. Blah 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 blah. But then when you see something like this, and everybody has a problem, well, not everybody, but a majority of the people have a problem with it. That's hypocrisy. That's hypocritical.
right, right. So like I was telling you at the beginning of the show, um twerking has twerking became
No,
like
in
the
Atlanta.
new norm. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the first video, then let's break it down.
Nah, bro, we're not talking about women with beards.
So here's the first video.
Atlanta traffic at 4:15 a.m. Now y'all see it, right? 4:15 a.m. They from out of town, but this what they doing in Atlanta at 4:15 in the morning. Look at this chick. Look at this chick. We in traffic on 75. They out here tripping too. We in traffic. It's a wreck out here or something trying to get to 20. I'm trying to go 20 east. This what they out here doing on the expressway at 4:15. Look at this chick. But she thinks she in the damn circle.
He
Yeah,
said circus.
they from out of town. But look what they doing in Atlanta though. 4 something in the morning. They out here ready. Oh man. These black women now. These black women. You feel me? Oh, what is that? That's a new move. I ain't never seen that. That's to hurry up and come get it, ain't it? Yes, sir. Look at this. Oh, they out here tripping on the expressway.
On the spread way.
Traffic out here, bro. Y'all see all this traffic. I'm pissed off, but they making my night right now. At least they giving me some entertainment while I'm in traffic. But these folks ain't playing, y'all. Oh,
Fucking that class out.
she done just stood on up on the car. Oh, you, bow, ow, shoot. You know, oh, she done fell out.
Oh,
Man, she done fell out the truck. Shawty was crazy. She done fell off the truck.
So
win stupid prizes is all I'm saying.
I mean, that's the video I was looking for, but I came across more. That's what man. Look. This. Hold on. This shit is crazy.
You got it's more to it than that.
No. It's different videos.
No.
I don't even know where the hell I'm at.
You know what, Denise? That's a question for women. Like if Michelle was here, because I can't answer. I first of all, I asked myself the same shit. I don't understand. I remember it was a time where you couldn't wear no makeup until you were 16 years old, and even then it was like lip gloss, maybe a little eyeshadow or whatever. But you know, the females when I was growing up, you ain't see all they face painted like this shit. So I don't know.
You know what? Here's my belief. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm real big on fathers and households, and it's for two reasons. One, the 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 father teach the boy how to be a man, but two, the father is usually the one that gives the daughter the reassurance on how beautiful she is, how cute she looks, how her hair looks, how everything makes her feel a certain way. They always say that the father should be the girl's first love.
Hmm.
So if you have that father there that shows that little girl love and respect, she don't need all that other stuff to try to find somebody to love her. I think makeup should be to enhance your beauty, but you don't need globs of paint to try to look like a whole new different person.
And yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, but this is just again, this is just from a man's perspective. I prefer to know what you look like without all that shit. Because quite frankly, I ain't trying to go to bed to one person and wake up to another.
Right.
You
Corey, I just sent you the YouTube link. All right, so here's another video.
These two women put their lives and those around them in jeopardy in order to get their twerk on.
In order to get their twerk on.
They climbed on top of a moving car and busted a move right in the middle of highway traffic. Another took pictures sitting outside the passenger side window. The St. Louis police say the act is illegal and extremely dangerous. All three women eventually got back into the car, and incredibly, no one was hurt.
Yeah, I agree with you, Armando. Like if you age appropriate, I don't give a damn. But if you're not, if you younger than 18, I ain't trying to see none of that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. My daughter's 21. I don't want to see that shit.
Right.
Not to say she ain't gonna do it, but daddy don't want to see it.
Once you know what, hey, once you get out of your parents' house, what you do is what you do.
Yeah.
And you will hope that as a parent you raise your child to make the right decisions. But what that's their decision at that point. You live under my house, you live under my rules. But once you get out on your own, you hope that you raise the child to be appropriate.
Mm. I think yeah, and I think that I mean because it was years. Like I think my daughter was a senior in high school before she wore heels, and even then she was like when she went to prom, she couldn't wear no heels because she had surgery on her knee. But for years, I mean, my daughter looked like she looked young, but that's only because all the girls around her were rushing to look old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter still like when she goes somewhere and wants to get a drink, yo, you got to pull out that ID. Don't nobody believe you 21. But I mean, yo, be your age. Because I tell my kids all the time, don't be in no hurry to grow up. Because once you get grown, ain't no turning back.
Hell no.
You know?
Hey, but funny story. It's a liquor store right down the street from my father's house. I used to go there all the time. I used to have my brother ID just in case. What's up, Big Kev? I used to
What
have
up, Kev?
ID just in case they carded me. They never carded me. The day I turned 21, I go up there. They carded me. I said, shit, I've been carrying my brother fake ID forever, and y'all ain't never carded me. Now I'm of age, and now y'all want to card me. Ain't this a bitch?
Hey, I've never been carded.
Daphne says 16 was the age in her house. The makeup was still subtle. Makeup should always be subtle. I mean,
Makeup is an enhancer. When it makes you a totally different person, you're doing too much.
you definitely are. I
I see you, Stacy. You already know.
Damn, Stacy, we ain't seen you in forever. So Stacy, what was the age that you were allowed to wear makeup?
You and your sister.
Yeah, because I've seen little girls out here. I mean, couldn't have been no older than 10 with a face full of makeup on.
I don't care how old you. I see girls. They first. You see kids going on their first day of high school. They freshmen, and it's like, really, like this what you doing?
Denise said, unless you RuPaul.
Okay, so instead of being a little girl, you a 6'5" grown man. What?
Man, look.
Yeah.
She said she don't wear it. It just, because I remember the story you told me when you went to go pick up somebody and you asked.
Man, real shit, real shit. Like, yo, okay, so I'm finna age myself. I don't give a damn. I'm 49 years old, but back in the day, I used to work at Berman's Leather, which later became Wilson, which later went out of business. but but it was a chick. I forgot her last name, but I'll never forget. Shantae was fine to me, man. She was pretty little red bone, bow-legged, teardrop booty, just like boom, just banging. So we both had a Saturday off, and so we was all out always. Me, I'm missing no opportunity to flirt. So I'm always flirting with her. And so I was like, yo, we both off Saturday. We should hang out. We should kick it. She was like, all right, bet. Come get me. It's like, all right, bet. So I show up at her crib, open the door. I'm like, yeah, I'm here for Shantae. She said, boys need quit playing. I'm like, girl, I'm playing with you. Don't get ready. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, she wasn't ugly. Even without the makeup on, she wasn't ugly. Let me just be clear with that. But she had on enough of it that it altered her look. All right, bet. Fuck is that?
For some reason, it started playing on YouTube over here.
Oh, yeah, but I was just like, wow, So that from that experience, it made me realize that moving forward, because I was only 16 then, like moving forward, I need to know what you look like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because, man, you be looking like, who the fuck are you?
Mm. like, like, hey, girl, my wife coming. You better get the fuck up out of here. And be like, I am your wife. Be like, oh, my bad.
Denise said, know that you wear excessive makeup. Keep her in mind.
Yeah, okay. I saw that.
So, you know what? Where the hell is Sam at? What that motherfucker know she'd be late to her own damn funeral. Oh, no.
I know she be talking a lot of shit during the week, though.
Yeah, I know. And I saw what you had said, too, motherfucking, about the post. Stop saying you ugly. You are, but
yeah, I mean you are, but I mean, yeah, I mean, good to know that you accepting this shit.
This guy right here.
I mean, hey yo, Stacy, and I'm gonna put it out there for the other AKs for the radio show. Y'all might want to tune in for the beginning of that show. Yo, what's up, Tammy? What's good, AKA? That's another AKA out of Louisiana.
Okay.
Yo, I put this out there for all y'all AKs. Y'all AKs, y'all might want to tune in to the beginning of the Rhythm Ride on Rhythm Flight Radio. I'm just saying, y'all already know what it is. It might have something to do with Set It Off. I don't know.
Your little sister in the building.
What's good, Mo? Little sister Mo, that is.
Oh, okay. So what y'all have you seen the video? Remember the guy that got shot in Pennsylvania a couple days ago?
No, I didn't. Oh, you talking about the dude whose mother was pleading with them not to shoot him?
I don't know.
He was mentally challenged.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I don't know. I saw the video, looked at it a couple times. Me personally, I think the mother and sister kind of got him shot. Because it didn't look like they want to shoot him. But you got a guy with a knife. He's crazy. They already said he was hitting the mother. Y'all steady running up to him. I don't know. What's your thoughts? So you want me to play the video?
Play the video because from what I've seen, here's the thing, and you still play the video, but here's my problem. The only form of resistance they had was the guns. They didn't have no tasers.
From what I was told, they didn't. I don't know.
They did not. And here's the problem with that. The city of Philadelphia has a $72 million a year budget or some shit like that. Out of $72 million or whatever the number is, y'all can't get no tasers.
So let me ask you this: do you blame the officers or do you blame the people that's in charge?
I blame the people in charge because you did not provide them with the training and the equipment in order not to kill this man.
Right. So here we go.
Put the knife down now! Put the knife down now! 1806, step up. Man, what's the noise? Put the knife down now! Put the knife down now! Put the knife down now! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Man, back up! Man! Man, back up, man! Man, back up! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! No. Put the knife down!
Okay, let's break this down. Now, for the people that say he was just gunning for him, right here.
What's going on?
Hold on, let me go up a little bit.
6, step up.
So,
Man, what's the noise? Put the knife down now!
if they wanted to kill him, he walking towards them with a knife. They could easily shot him there.
Mm-hmm.
Knife down now! Put the knife down now! Put the knife down! Put the knife down! Back up! Back up! Back up!
Now he's walking towards his partner. His partner could have shot, or he could have shot. He walking towards him.
Back up! Man, back up! Man! Man, back up, man! Man, back up! Put the knife down!
He just threw his mother head first into a gate. You don't know what he was about to do. They could have shot him in.
Put the knife down! Put the knife down! No. Put the knife down!
So, what's your thought?
Well, here's my thing. Like, okay, I kind of agree with what Kevin says. When it's a black man, they never have another form of resistance, right? To curing the pain. I mean, you got white dudes with AK assault rifles that get taken into custody. Not a mark on them. They get taken to motherfucking hurt shit. You know. My thing with this is it's two of y'all. One dude with a knife, but it's two of y'all. You all have on body armor, and he can't attack both of you all, right?
Mm-hmm.
So while he's got his back turned to my partner, I'm engaging him. If he turns to me, then my partner should engage. And we keep closing the distance like that. Now we can grab this motherfucker.
Right.
See, it's different. Okay, if he had a gun, that's one thing. But that's a knife. It's ways around that shit. I ain't saying that you should engage people with blades. But it's ways around that shit.
Right.
That I mean, because look, okay, so you might get a cut on your hand. That's gonna piss you off, but at the end of the day, you're still alive, and so is he.
Yeah. Now, do you think the mother running over there and getting pushed or whatever, do you think that played any factor to it? Because if you look at him, once he did that, he got to the car and started to run a little bit. Then he stopped.
Mm. I mean, look, like Kevin said, I mean, look, white guys have had a full shootout and still detained without scratch. The white boy in Kenosha, Wisconsin, from Antioch, Illinois, shot a motherfucker, walked right past the police with the AR-15 around his neck, hands in the air. Police didn't do shit.
Yeah.
You know, so it's hard for me to say when you see shit like that things are fair and equal across the board. All we know is this, and nothing. First of all, let's just say this. Let me just say this. This is nothing new.
Right.
With the advent of social media and camera phones and what have you, we're just being made more aware of it. There, your brother say call the social worker next time. But see, now I'm glad. Now he said that in jest, but the reality of it is now that points to something totally different, right? They put too much on police officers. Mm-hmm. You're asked to uphold the law and what have you, but you also asked to be a counselor. You're asked to be a therapist. Nah. And then nobody go to the academy, but whatever branch of law enforcement they in, to be no motherfucking social worker. Right. I'm paid to do a job, and every time you all want to cut a budget, like here in Illinois, they cut the budget for mental health, and I mean they closed down all these mental health facilities. So where are they going? They're on the street, and when the cops don't shoot them, they send them to the jail, and then you all have to take care of them. Notice how I flipped that, right? They don't include me no more, right? Then you all have to do, and nobody stops to think, man, are we asking them to do too motherfucking much? All they want to do is sit there and point the finger at y'all and tell y'all what y'all did wrong. Well, how about the legislators and the motherfuckers who are making the laws, making y'all do this dumb shit? Because last time I checked, this little 2-day mental health briefing, that's what it is, a briefing that they give you all does not qualify you to deal with mental health motherfuckers.
But see, that's how they get by on it. They get some money from the federal government to say, okay, look, we train them, they should know better, and they call it good. But just like you said, they didn't have the equipment in the beginning. Talk about the taser. So had you gave him a taser, this man could have got tased. He's still alive. Everybody's still alive. You're good.
Right.
LL Cool J said, well, maybe he should have shot him in the leg. Well, one, you never try to shoot anybody in the leg. Anybody that's been through any type of gun training know that you aim for center mass.
Center mass all day long.
Right.
I mean, people who say shit like that, I'm like, have you ever tried to shoot a limb? That's you're trying to hit the biggest part of the body. Because guess what? I don't want to miss your ass.
Well, here's the problem. You try to shoot him in the leg, the bullet ricochets and hits somebody else. Now what you gonna say?
Now I tried to shoot him in the leg. Well, actually, what you go? My bad.
Right. People gonna get a police the benefit of the doubt. Oh well, he did try to shoot him in the leg, and then he just happened to miss. I mean, come on now, that's unrealistic. People come out and say, oh, they should have shot him in the arm.
Yo, you're right there. People with knives are dangerous within 21 feet. Again, that's generally mano y mano though. It's two of y'all there. And here's what I don't understand. Okay, this also speaks to their training, right? Where the fuck is y'all backup? Like you call the police around this motherfucker. You call for one squad car. It's gonna be about 3 of them motherfuckers show up.
Well, I mean, look at where you at compared to where they at.
Certified them 24 hours, fam.
And well, think about it. But think about this: when there was more white people diagnosed with mental illness, they made sure that all these places were up. Now that you got more and more black people that's being diagnosed with mental illness, all of a sudden we don't need the facilities anymore.
I mean, here's the reality of it: we've always needed it, right? But it's a stigma because it's like, yo, if you go talk to a shrink, then don't mean you crazy, because that's what we think.
Yeah.
Right. And black people are in need to talk to a shrink more than anybody else, because what we go through from day-to-day living, our lives, especially if you're black and you grew up in the inner city, which most of us did, then we are automatically wired with a certain form of PTSD because of shit that we've seen and experienced.
Right.
The studies have proven this shit, right? Now, you take into account the black people who have gone on to the military and maybe have not just the motherfuckers who've gone to the military, but motherfuckers who've gone to the military and seen some kind of combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now you lump that on top of your very existence growing up. Now you take into account those of us who grew up in the inner city, went to the military, and then fucked around and joined the law enforcement.
Right.
Because the shit that we see in law enforcement is not natural.
No, it's
right?
not.
Like telling a story about seeing a motherfucker get stabbed in the neck because he wanted to watch a certain show and had the remote control is not normal. But we talk about that shit like it's normal.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, shit,
see a motherfucker get stabbed over a honey bun, a 78-cent honey bun. We talk about that shit like it's natural, but it's not. See, the shit that we see and experience is not normal. And then, but we never go talk to people about the shit that we've seen and gone through because we don't want to appear weak.
And unfortunately, we start to normalize this shit.
Right.
So it is you could say it's normal in the jails, but it's not normal.
Well, here's the thing: we don't live in the jail; we work there,
yeah.
So we have to exist in society, and that is not that shit's not normal.
Right. Because I remember I wasn't even there a year when I've seen somebody get stabbed in the eye. He was just asleep. He got stabbed in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Derek said, I believe this was a good shooting. It's unfortunately, but I'm not getting cut in the hand, arm, none of that. If you exhaust all options, you got to do what you got to do. And but like Deron said, the failure came through either you could say the brass, the politicians out there. Because
it's in the politicians. It's from the politicians all the way down.
Right.
Because you all, everybody wants a law enforcement entity in their city, town, state, whatever. But nobody wants to address the training. And like people say, when you start talking about training, be very careful, because my thing is this: you don't have to train policemen not to kill white boys. So I don't want to hear that they have a lack of training when it comes to killing black men. No, they got the same training. It's their mentality.
Right.
And that's part of the problem, Denise, is that a lot of jail employees can't separate the two. Like how many times, like I've heard motherfuckers work at the jail be arguing, not even arguing, but just going off on their kids and be like, kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Take it to the house, talking about their child's room, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who the fuck talks like that?
Shit, I remember when I was in the military, people would talk to their kids like they're in the fucking military.
Man, and you saw how I led up to law enforcement. Started with the military, right? And I mean, and think about the shit we do, like when we just talking to people in general, and we finish a conversation. Like my wife had to tell me, you don't work there no more. Stop saying that shit. Like I'll be like, all right, 10-4. My wife like, you don't work there no more. Stop saying that shit.
So did you hear in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, the same place where they said defund the police, where they voted to disband the police? Now you have black activists suing the city, saying that there's not enough police out, and now a lot of people are changing their mind as far as defunding and getting rid of the police, because they say they don't have enough protection and the city is not protecting them.
Well, here's the thing. Like we said when this shit was, when they were talking about this shit, be careful what you ask for, because you might get it. That's number one. Number two, anybody who listened to the defund, if you read, first of all, defund the police was it was catchy, right? But it was bad wording, because they weren't talking about defunding the police like get rid of the police. They were talking about redirecting funding to community involvement, like, if you want to take money from the police, here's my thing. You want to take money from the police, that's fine, but make it make sense to me.
Right.
But you want to take money from the police to bolster your school system? Okay, make that shit make sense. Tell me why you need to take it from the police fund, though, right? If you want to take money from the police to bolster the community activities for school for kids to keep them off the street, that's cool. Make it make sense to me. But then also explain to me why it has to come from their budget.
Right.
Show me that the police are working under budget. Show me, say, well, you know what? We allot them $80 million a year. They come back at 68 million. So we can use that extra 12. And
Right.
okay, cool. Show me that. But don't just tell me that you want to take money from somewhere because people mad. I don't want to hear that shit because that don't make no sense to me.
Well, like in the city of Chicago, you have 50 aldermen. So let's just say each alderman has a budget of we say $1 million. Keep it an even round number. If you got rid of 25 aldermen, that's 25 million you'll save.
Man, okay, so look. First of all, people, I don't know how many people understand that alderman is a part-time position. You're only required to be in your office 20 hours a week. So many aldermen, most of which are attorneys, have thriving law practices, and they're getting this $80,000 to $120,000 a year salary from your city for a part-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Now, make that shit make sense to me.
I remember it was a dog outside my house. This when we was working in Argyle. About there, and my alarm kept going. Not phone kept going off saying something in front of the house, but it was the dog moving. Wife and kids get home. She said there's a dog in the yard. I told her, y'all stay in the house. Let me call the alderman. The alderman office told me to tell my wife to get out, and if the dog is aggressive, to get back in. I said,
that was their solution. That was their $80,000 solution.
I told them, I said, look, if I have to, I will go there. If I get out the car and that dog get aggressive, I'm shooting them. They told me, no, don't shoot the dog. They'll call the police. So they had the police, not the police are dog catchers, because they had to literally lure him into the back of the car to get him from in front of the house.
So in addition to serving and protecting, you want them to be mental health experts. You want them to be dog catchers. You want them to be marriage counselors when they encounter domestic situations. Do you see where some of this shit is too much?
Yeah. And Denise, right here, people put their own spin on that phrase. Police have too much responsibility out here. They've been given jobs of social, mental health worker, counselors, shit, even in the schools.
Mm-hmm. A lot of schools, when they ask for security.
That was a question that I asked them, Denise. Why the police? Why not animal control?
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of animals out there just running wild to where animal control was busy.
They're like, man, we backed up. We got a dog on every block. Y'all asking us to do too much.
But sure enough, the police had to come out there to lure the dog inside of a squad car. I don't know. I don't get it. But that's what that 20-hour a week alderman, his people said. And on top of that, when Chicago was crying broke, saying that they didn't have any money, how can an alderman vote themselves a raise? Make that shit make sense. If the city broke, you said we can't give the Chicago police a raise because the city has no money, but then you turned around and gave yourself a raise. So I don't know.
Man. All I'm gonna say is this, man. Because I was sitting there with y'all, I pray for y'all because I know the inner workings, and the shit is too much. It's too much for you to ask somebody to do this day in day. Just like talking to one of my frat brothers, a lot of them work CPD, and he was like, "Man, this is my 9th day of overtime."
Yeah.
9th straight day of working.
Yeah.
And not only working your regular shift, but overtime.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's okay. The money's good, but the mental, and maybe not so much the higher up in rank you go, maybe not so much, but for the front lines, like your brother, come on, man. And like when the riots and shit was going on, and like when Pretty Ricky and them was,
Yeah.
and shit, working 12, 15 days straight. Come on, man. Come
I
on,
mean,
man.
you had the husband and wife that worked 12 consecutive days. They came home and forgot to turn their car off, and both of them died of carbon monoxide. Luckily, the children wasn't in the house, but still, the children have no mother and father.
Right.
All because they was that tired, they forgot to cut the car off.
Right.
And to this day, the mayor and the police chief haven't said anything about that. I understand we got people that like the mayor, but that should have been something. You should have had a press conference on that. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just gonna say this: Keisha Lance Bottoms is my mayor. Like,
you're not in Atlanta, pimping.
and until further notice, that's my mayor, dog. That's
hey, I understand what you're saying, but
my mayor, like the mayor in Chicago, looked like Grady from Sanford and Son. Keisha Lance Bottoms, that's my mayor. That's my mayor.
This nigga.
You know what I mean? Shit. And she's a Delta. So I mean, that's my mayor. That's all I'm saying. That's my mayor.
I thought you only fuck with AKAs.
Hey man, hey. All the sororities are fine with me, man. The AKA's got a special spot in my heart.
Oh, okay,
all the sororities are cool with me.
Okay, I just want to make sure now.
Yeah.
Goes back. Well, you know what? That's how men are, Denise. You know how it is.
Oh, what I can't like. What I'm gonna do like David. I can't like what I like.
Hey, in all seriousness, Keisha Lance Bottoms is fine. You're not gonna find somebody that say Lightfoot is fine.
Not nobody, except maybe her white wife.
I don't even think she gonna say she fine.
Nah, she probably not gonna say
that. Hey, but no, I mean we threw the looks in there, but seriously.
But look at what Keisha doing in Atlanta though. She helped her and what's the other chick? She a Delta too. Stacey Abrams. They helped flip the state of Georgia blue in this bitch.
But you know what? Now, I'm gonna say this now. Keisha Lance Bottom, when she was on the whole defund the police thing, and they did that blue flu out there, she was like, "Hey, you know what? We all need to work together." And she got the police back on the streets.
She did, but you know what? She got on there and she stated what she backed the defund the police, but then she also came out and said, look, when we say defund the police, we're not talking about getting rid of them, we're talking about redirecting funds. Okay, cool. See, that's what I'm talking about. Say that. And then she met with them and was like, yo, this is what we need to do. And because here's the reality of it. Here's the straight reality of it. What up, Sam? Good of you to join us before the end of the show. But here's the reality of it. No one in law enforcement can say that they don't know a dirty cop or sheriff or whatever. We've all run into somebody where we've been like, man, this motherfucker, man. Right?
Right.
This white dude. We've all seen that white dude, or even that Mexican for that'd be like, yo, you just carry a badge so that you can practice racism and
shit. You got some of the brothers that just carry a badge because they probably got their ass kicked in school, but hey, yeah, they just carry the badge just to carry the badge. So I think it's all racist where you got.
I get what you're saying, Derek. But if he wanted to kill her, he'd have killed her before the police got there because she called the police on his ass. But that now, okay. So now here's my thing with that. You know the temperature in America right now.
Yeah.
You know your son is mentally ill. You know this motherfucker is wielding a weapon. You called the police. You should have known what may have been coming.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so with that being the case, I'm not saying that it was right, but I'm saying that, yo, if I, like when you pick up that phone to call the police as a black person, you'd be like, you know what? Okay, this could end one of two ways. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. And you're in Philadelphia. Okay, let's put this in context. Okay, let's put this in context. You're in Philadelphia. Philadelphia has had instances where they've been quoted as being more racist than the police here in Chicago. Now, what do that tell you?
Yeah. Denise, I give her credit because she also told people we better than that on the destruction of the cities, cows behind the badge. Yeah, I get that, but just saying, telling the people we better than that, I'm okay. Here's some of the complaints that I have as far as Lightfoot. You telling people we better than that, but Chicago has had a high crime rate for the longest time.
I mean,
she tried to say, well, the crime from Chicago is coming because of Trump. No, because this crime and these shootings and stuff has. Wait, you said behind Atlanta? Oh, she's talking about Atlanta.
Wow.
Because I know Lightfoot said the cow was behind the badge too. But
yeah. The bottom line is that in order to clean up your own house, you have to be willing to clean your house, and that starts with the people that's inside the damn house. So if law enforcement officials, black officers and white officers who empathize, who can't sympathize, but who empathize with black officers, got to stand up and say, hey man, that's not who we are. That's not what we're doing. And unless we willing to do that, then it's going to be what it's going to be, man.
I don't know nothing about that one there. This shit, they got mad at police because the guy fled on the scooter and got killed.
Yeah, I ain't see that one.
I'm gonna see if I can bring that up real quick.
Yeah. But I mean, Sam, you done waved and everything. You ain't got shit to say?
Sam don't know what the hell she doing.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. They should have waited for backup. But again, there go that Philadelphia training. When the call came in, 2 or 3 cars should have been showing up together. You got a man with a knife and only 1 car show up. Come on, man. You multitask the fuck out of here.
You said so right here it says a 24-year-old man has been charged with hit and run that killed 2 men that were this ain't the right one. No. Derek, send me that.
They talking about police getting personal insurance. Yeah, you want police involvement to really go down.
If I got to get personal insurance and they could drop my insurance or whatever because of something, how many crimes do you think I'm rushing to get to?
Yeah, I mean, that's what your brother just said.
Yeah.
That's what your brother just said.
Yeah. Protests using flashbangs, spray irritants as protests heat up over fatal mob crash. Protesters march on the 4th District Police Station.
Basically, Monica, what we talking about is police brutality, defunding the police, and the shooting that happened in Philadelphia.
Protesters marched on the 4th District Station for the second night, demanding answers after the death of a 20-year-old father. Karen Hilton died Monday after he crashed a mope Friday night following an attempted traffic stop by DC police. Karen Hilton crashed into a car on a mope after police.
On a mope? What the fuck is a mope?
I have no idea. MOPD. I'm guessing that's supposed to be
moped.
Oh damn, my bad.
Oh my god.
Because I thought it was always okay.
Oh my god.
My bad. That camera shit ain't working. I mean, hey, players fuck up. Hold on, they say it's footage of it.
Oh my god, this nigga said moped.
Fuck you, dude.
Hey man, hey, you can't be mad at me because you can't read, nigga. Yo.
Whatever. Okay. All right. Whatever, man. I'm not fucking with you, dude. Players mess up.
Oh, he ain't fucking with me.
No. I blame you for my mistakes.
Okay, no problem, Trump.
Fake news.
Trump.
Here we go.
When the moped exited an alley in the 700
See how she pronounced moped?
a moped collided with a passenger vehicle that was traveling on Kennedy Street.
I ain't think niggas drove mopeds no more. Whatever.
Shit, I just saw a whole gang of them in Dallas.
All right, we got to see them driving shit. Oh, okay. No, he right in. There you go, right there. Ooh.
Now replaying the clip without freeze frames.
I'm tripping on y'all on a high speed chase with a moped, aka a mope.
I guess I ain't gonna never lay that shit down.
Not today. Maybe next week.
Right now. Come on. Hey, see if make it easy. Where'd that car go? Yeah. Is he
So
my
how's
turn
this?
over our side?
How is that the police fault?
I'd have been in the car like, this dude is running from us on a moped, dog. Did you see this?
There, you said okay. You said I know this nigga did not send it in the text. Okay, it's the same one that I just showed. Okay.
Okay, I'm about to say he sent you a text, bro.
This nigga sent me a text. Like, how the fuck?
I blame the public school education for both of you niggas.
I went to public.
Hey man, are y'all doing something for when the Bears play Green Bay? Is your brother doing something?
You know what? He said he one of them days he's supposed to be doing something.
Hey, also, I thought you would want to hear this, man. So until further notice, moving forward, all Giants games are gonna be moved to the Cartoon Network. I had all your attention for that. You thought I was going to tell you some real shit, right?
No, actually, I knew he was on some bullshit when you said all Giants games. I knew he was on some bullshit. Anybody listen to that? Hey, you know what? And in all actuality, the Giants look good this year. They only were blown out one game.
They look like a pig with lipstick on.
No. In your own honest opinion, did you think they had a shot to only lose by 2 points against Tampa Bay?
Man, no, I did not. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this, man. You all's defense is horrible.
Bullshit.
You all huh?
Bullshit.
How many points did y'all give up to Tampa Bay? How many points are y'all giving up on average?
I have to look that up.
Yes, you do. You all defense is horrible, right? The offense is impressive considering what you're missing, especially once Saquon Barkley, right? Mm-hmm. So, next year, our bet, I might be in danger of losing.
I don't think. Well, unless the Bears.
I'm talking about as far as because we always gonna bet the overall record.
Oh yeah.
So, and it don't matter where I'm at. I come back to pay that or receive it.
And I found the spot. I found the spot where they got that Hennessy XO for cheaper.
How much?
It's 170.
How about 159? Where I get it from?
The XO?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Wow, this nigga here.
Well, but I figured, you know, Cartoon Network is like so you can get a good laugh though.
So okay, we're gonna switch gears. So there's a
Michelle in here. We can do that.
There's a rapper out here named King Von. He was.
Never heard of.
I heard one of his songs when that guy FGB Duck got killed, and he got a song because I'm not into drill music, but he do have a song out there that's tight as shit. I like it. That's probably the only drill song that I like, and mostly because he's telling a story in it. But he's part of that 63rd and Old Block. What's that? The Gardens? Not the Gardens, but what's that project over there on 63rd? What do they call that? Parkway.
Parkway.
All that shit, yeah.
Parkway Manor.
Yeah. And then you got the, you know, part of Chief Keef and all that. So yesterday morning, King Von got shot and killed.
Your brother say, I noticed you ignored your brother's post. Go ahead.
He'll get his bottom. So the people in Chicago and Parkway, they're blaming the police. Actually, people started blaming the police, you know, the whole fuck 12. King Von publicist told DJ Academics that the police is not the one that shot King Von. Because there was 3 people that got killed yesterday in the line doing this. People didn't want to hear that. They just want to blame the police on this.
Mm-hmm.
When the police,
I mean, that's a better narrative that
right.
Some people can gravitate to. Unfortunately, whether it's true or not, I just want something to be mad at, other than maybe myself.
Right. So we do have video of King Von getting shot. So this is the fight that right before.
I saw this.
And that's King. I'm guessing that's King Von on the ground right there. And then that white car, supposedly he ran over somebody, but they still shooting.
Yo, for a motherfucker trying to get away, man, he sure was taking his time getting in that goddamn car.
I think they put King Von in the car. They trying to make sure he all right.
Oh.
So
and that happened in Atlanta.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that video.
So and that's the thing, and us as black people, come on now, we can't keep giving credit to street motherfuckers and want to blame the police on everybody else. Just like when FGB Duck got shot and killed downtown, my daughter came home. She's like, "Yeah, if the police would have did more, he might still be alive." What could they have done? They got to the scene. They secured the scene. They put pressure on them.
Well, here's the thing. In one breath, you want to fuck the police. In the next breath, you want help from the police. What you want?
It's man, I gotta see if I can find that video. It's a bunch of white people. They marching talking about dismantling the police. A guy with a chainsaw came out and started waving the chainsaw at him. You know what one of the people yelled out? Somebody called the police. No, they said somebody called the police.
Somebody called the police. Same motherfuckers y'all don't want.
Right.
We don't fuck with police.
At the time, they were literally marching about dismantling the police.
But now you want to call it. See, that's why I say, man, you know, people get caught up in these movements, and you don't really have no dog in that race. And so it's like, yo, it sounds good. I'm gonna ride with this. Okay, if you can't make it make sense, I'm not just riding with shit. And that's the problem. We got too many black people just riding with shit.
I think I found it. This might be the video. It's like 30 seconds long because it wasn't a long video. If it's not the video, we're gonna blame this on Deron. I'm like Trump. I'm blaming everything on everybody else.
Call you Black Trump.
You heard her. Somebody please call 911. No, she ain't talking.
This motherfucker came out of there like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Go home. Go home. Motherfucker came. Who the fuck goes? He like, you know what? I'll be right back. You want to get you know, you niggas, y'all think shit sweet around here.
But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I will give it up to white folks and I will give it up to Mexicans. They gonna protect their shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They definitely gonna protect their shit.
Let me tell you something, man. During the riots, I couldn't have had a place of business because I'd have been out there fully armed. Like, yo, y'all niggas come over here. There's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing on this thing.
Man, you see,
I'd have been sitting out there, motherfucker, in a lawn chair. Like, what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you had the Mexican. Yeah, they helped black people loot their shit.
Mm-hmm. But you couldn't go over there and loot their shit.
Loot their shit. They said, "Nah, you ain't bringing that shit over here, motherfucker." You not
like they I think you showed the video of the Arab dudes who had the motherfucking shotguns and AR.
When the old man start calling him racist, y'all don't want us to loot that cheap shit. Did you try to loot the shit?
Okay, if it was cheap, then what you want it for? What you want to fuck it up for? Leave it alone. You know. How you trying to come off like a G? Like, don't nobody want that cheap ass shit nowhere. What you don't want is no holes in your ass. You want to leave this bitch the same way you came.
Exactly.
All in one piece. I keep telling y'all, man, look, if it comes down to protecting something, bird shot, buck.
You said what?
Bird shot, that's how you load shotgun. They want you to load 2 birds, 1 buck. No, I'm giving you 1 bird, 2 bucks, 1 bird, 2 bucks. That's 6 shots. You're gonna get a warning shot. That's not to say I'm not gonna hit your ass. That means that you get to live with that one. Because the next 2 coming behind that, well, I mean, it's bird shot, but I mean, it's gonna light you up. Now, depending on where it hit, arteries and shit, that ain't got nothing to do with me. But we know for a fact that these next 2 coming is gonna put some holes in you big enough to see through. So if you can limp the fuck away from here, that's what I suggest you do.
Hey, that's that one universal sound that everybody understands.
Oh shit! Yeah,
but shit, like in Indiana, them white boys was on top of the mall with them rifles out. Yeah, they come over here if you want to. We ain't doing that. They said we ain't doing that shit around here, boy.
Orland Park, no bueno. No bueno. Y'all going over there, River Oaks, tear that shit up. Come over here. If you don't get killed, you're going to jail.
And the bad thing about it is because there's stores that still haven't opened up. And you know what people saying? Oh, well, we didn't need them in our neighborhood anyway. Okay. But now people complaining. Man, so what? They don't care about us? We got to go way over there to go here.
Right. But see, here's my thing. We didn't need them in the neighborhood, no way. Okay, cool. So the tax burden that lack of business is leaving on the community. Are you gonna take that up?
Hell no.
I'm talking about. I'm not talking about you specifically.
No, I know what you mean.
Exactly. The motherfuckers who are making these woke ass statements because this is business. This is about lowering the tax burden in the Black community so that we can have more and do more. Because until we start building up our communities, we ain't never gonna have shit.
Right. And because like me and Denise had conversations on this before, we talking about these big businesses that come into the Black neighborhood. One, we don't have enough Black revenue in the Black community to make up a Walmart not being there or a Target not being there.
Mm-hmm.
Could we? People come up with more excuses than a little bit. I was listening to a YouTuber yesterday. He was talking about the why can't we try to rebuild Black Wall Street back up? You know, why can't we? So not necessarily Black Wall Street, but something similar. Everybody come up with more excuses in the world on why we can't have a community of Black businesses, a mall of businesses.
You got 16 families in Georgia that just bought 100 acres of land, so they're building a small town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, people who are tired of talking can get shit done. But the problem is that you got a lot of people that are talking about shit and they're not just like, okay, the election is over. Biden is gonna be president. Trump is about to be out. Great. But this is not over. Like, now it's time to hold them accountable for everything they said they were gonna do during the election.
You see that shit?
This dude stupid as fuck, man.
And exactly.
And your girl on welfare on Section 8, so your rent is only $12 a month.
Right. And all you do is eat the kids' juicy juice.
Right. All you drink juicy juice and eat the snack pack.
But like, you got a lot of people out here now acting like, oh, well, everything is about to change. We said it before. Just because that person is in office don't mean that everything's gonna change. See, he changed shit on a larger scale. We got people on a smaller scale that's when you talk about your local politician, that help affects change. But then us as Black people, if we put our money together, what's the like you said about when the Jordans come out, you can find 1,000 people in line, and if you came and say, hey, instead of buying them $300 Jordans, let's put our money together and invest in the business, how many people will come?
They're gonna look at you like you crazy, man. Now I'm gonna get these motherfucking Jordans. I've been waiting on these motherfucking Jordans.
Exactly. Just like you, man, it was a guy that I saw. They never said his color, so I don't know what color he is. But they was talking about how he stood in line for 3 days to be the first one to get the PlayStation 5.
Man, I'm glad you brought that dumb shit up. So check it out. So my son, he was like, Dad, I wasn't able to, reserve you one because they would only let me reserve one. So of course, he got his. Okay, no problem. So I went to another store, and dude was like, nah, we all out of reserves, blah, blah, blah. He said, what you might want to do is the night before, come camp out. But nigga, I am a grown ass man. I am not about to camp out for no motherfucking games. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? It's never that serious.
It is never that serious. And here's the thing. Right after the first, auntie. Right after the first, they're gonna have more games that come out. I don't need to be the first one to get it. Hell, matter of fact, y'all getting all the ones with the bugs and shit in it.
Exactly.
The ones without the bugs and shit.
I mean, if I have to wait till after the first of the year, guess what? Oh well.
I have to wait till after the first of the year. It's just not that serious.
It really ain't.
The only way you would get me to camp out for 3 days or whatever, they say the first one in line gets $5 million. I might just sit there. Other than that, it's not that serious.
Right.
Not for no video game. I'm not about to camp out to spend money.
Nah. I'm not gonna. It's just like I don't believe in people. Like I don't force people to take my money.
No.
If I'm trying to spend money and you're not giving me the service, like all right, well, I don't get mad. I'm just like I have to take my shit somewhere else.
Well, just like this little stripper chick with my cousin that, like, I don't know if she's still dancing with my cousin. She had hit me up because she wanted to take some photos for Halloween.
Oh, I remember you saying. I remember you talking about that.
And she was saying that she had some other girls. I'm like, okay. So I texted. I told her I hit her by Wednesday. I hit her Wednesday. She said, yeah, she's still good. I hit her up Saturday. Like, okay, what time we gonna do this? I don't hear nothing. Okay. Monday she hit me up. Where you at? We set a date for Saturday. Fuck you mean where I'm at?
Nigga moments.
Because I like I was explaining to her, the weekend is the best for me. And that day we didn't have a show, so Saturday was perfect. So, but I'm like, weekends is the best for me because during the week I'm working in the school. So it's hard for me to get shit done during the week. Especially if I'm giving you a deal, because I told her I'd do it free for her if she got the other girls that want it. Well,
Auntie, we cool. Couldn't get your niece on board today, but we good.
Yeah. She claiming she probably had to work.
Sam say she'll camp out in the bed. Nigga, shut up.
Hey, T-Mac stole my thing on Sam too. When Sam said it's something about Sam saying she must be ugly because
right.
And T-Mac he stole my meme and sent it to her. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Nah, you saw what I thought. I said you ain't ugly, you just ashy.
Yeah, I saw that, and I put the thing up there that said moisturizer. I say I like Sam. Sam got a good sense of humor. She ashy as hell, but she got a good sense of humor.
You crazy the motherfucker.
Yeah. So, here's another video I want to show. This at Walmart, right? If a man did some shit like this to a woman, you know how quick they have his ass in jail. Where's it at? Right here. So it starts off ratchet as shit.
That's in Walmart?
This is Walmart.
Wow.
Now she acting like she giving a mannequin a blowjob.
Wow.
We were trying to help him. We were trying to help him. He definitely appreciated it.
They trying to get the brother fired and everything.
Yeah, I was working. I was lurking. Always yapping.
That was in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Atlanta just full of all kind of ratchet shit, ain't it?
And look, and don't get me wrong. Now the ladies were built up nicely, but come on,
what I tell you about saying shit like that? Stop.
Yeah. She so you're with the ladies. Oh no, we're not trying to get you fired. What are you trying to do? What is you trying to do? I mean, you're not trying to get me fired, but you're sitting there shaking your ass up on me. You know, houseway. Sam, I'm about to send you a link. Your ass didn't come on last week. I'm about to send you.
Good grief.
She said, what?
So now she on some Charlie Brown shit. She said, good grief.
Yeah, she a millennial. Sam, click that link. You can take Michelle's spot for the last 45 minutes. She ain't gonna do it. Just put a little lotion on. You good.
Flick your wig back. Put some lotion on.
But yeah, now because when I saw that, I'm like, so they trying to get this brother in all kinds of trouble. And then you posting this shit, talking about we not trying to get you fired. But what if a man did that? What?
Right.
That brother have all kind of sexual harassment charges.
First of all, if a dude come dancing up on the motherfucker, let me show.
No, some of these motherfuckers nowadays. Whew. I went to T-Mobile earlier to get a screen protector. And then okay.
For which phone? For which line? Because you know y'all got about 27 of them, right? For T-Mobile.
How we got
T-Mobile,
27?
T-Mobile, you can put about 30 lines for about $15, right?
Shit. She said she going out. Where the hell you going in Chicago? Everything about to close in about 2 hours. But so when I get there, the police up there, a guy was looking at 2 iPhones. I don't know if he put evidently they must have verified his account because they ain't bringing out no phones unless they don't one looked at some type of ID or pulled up your account. He stole 2 iPhone 12s. They said she had them right there. He said he was trying to decide on the 2, snatched them, ran out the store.
Don't his dumb ass know that as soon as he try to activate them, that they
Right. They done already shut the phones down.
GPS is real, nigga. GPS is real.
Right. And then, like I said, T-Mobile, you got to show ID. They not gonna break. They ain't bringing out no phone without ID. So now they got your ID because they take a picture of it because they want to verify. Well, they claim to verify that this is the person, but more than likely it's to prevent theft. Then
so that well, we've always said that people don't, you know, they don't commit crime because they're the most intelligent.
And then the guy that was helping me had, I don't know, some of the tightest damn pants on, and he sashaying to the back and shit, and then had fingernail polish on. But okay, maybe he's a metrosexual, we'll say. Armando says sell parts of the screen, sell them
for the iPhone. You can get about $500 for a brand new screen or more.
Do you think the motherfucker know how to take the screens apart?
You never know. Shit, they'll probably take them to Agma now. ABC 123 up in this bitch.
They're talking about can they get an iPhone 12 Max on my line?
Actually, mine will be in my hand Friday. Pre-ordered it. Yep, sure did.
He got Verizon, so it'll be this Saturday.
Yeah, no, I got Verizon. It'll be here Friday.
be that Saturday, 8 p.m.
And they gave me an iPad for $8. Verizon is the shit.
Yeah, hey, T-Mobile give me free Netflix, mother.
Ooh, stop it.
Oh, speaking of that, so this girl that's in the class with me, I'm gonna send you the link to, because I fully understand what you're talking about when you say Amazon will buy anything.
Mm-hmm.
She bragging because she in a movie. It's a web series or whatever. Okay. So I'm looking at it. Me and the wife looking at it. I'm like, not only
the shit we've done is better.
Man, look. The acting is horrible. They had a fight scene in that motherfucker. It's too. So the girl got her ass whooped. The girl so the way they talking, you think it's a guy because they just kept saying D. So then they did this flashback. Horrible. They get to the flashback. It's a girl. Look like a nigga that I used to slap box with, but it's a female. So the fight scene, the girl got a black eye, but she never hit her in the face. She just need her in the stomach. So I don't know how the eye got blacked on that, but I mean,
niggas in the stomach and it's fucking with your eye. Got it. That's good editing right there.
Cause then I went back. I said, you know what? The little fight scene we did, it wasn't even a fight scene. It was the punch. I'm like, that should look way more realistic than this. So I went back with you and Kev, and I'm like, if motherfucker didn't know better, it looked like Kev punched you. I had the sound effect and everything in there, right on point. This shit right here, you didn't even have a sound effect. Hell, the D didn't even look like it touched. Maybe I could be wrong, but okay. But if I hit you in the stomach and your eye blackens, you got a weak ass body. You missed the glass in this motherfucker.
Look here. Look at here. Look at here. I told you. Me and Deborah sat up here and watched some shit. I was like, man, David needs to get on top of his shit, man. We could put out some shit, sell it to Amazon Prime.
Man, you know what? Like I said, I'm damn near done because I done read my for the people that want to know, we in the process of doing a movie. I told Sam she could be in it, but she'll probably end up being the girlfriend and she's gonna get killed in it.
Kevin's.
Yeah.
I'm the bad influence, right?
Yeah. I mean, he a bad influence in life, so we're gonna keep him a bad influence in the movie.
Very little acting I got to do for that one. You know what I mean?
Because I'm gonna even ask your mama to be in it.
Okay.
So, but be on the lookout for that. I'm damn near done with the script. I read my because I already did my part for class. They loved it. Armando, you want to roll? Okay. Hey, the goal is to start filming it next year once it starts to get decent outside. Once all that snow and shit gone, yeah.
By April, May.
So that's anybody that want to be in it. We got plenty of roles. We need some females in it too. So any females that want to be in it, you in the Chicagoland area, hey. And we plan
don't come talking that I want to be in it shit, and all your lines sound like you reading them when you talk.
Look at this. See what Kev said, right?
Yep. Hey, look. When David writes some shit, I tend to freelance a lot.
What she said, as long as you actually tell me when the
Armando say he ain't wearing a dress. I should hope not, bro.
Yeah, I really hope not. If you wearing a dress, that'll be on you. But you're gonna be a man.
I would say you showed up to the wrong set.
Hey, you know what? Hey, fuck it. Let's go on and
He say now you tell.
But Sam talking shit. I told Sam when we was filming that day about coming, and she claimed that I never told her.
Hey.
Let me see.
Now's your chance to be great, Sam.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm a lot to deal with. You know what I mean?
You asking way too much, brother.
What'd he say?
You asking way too much. You asking her to be great.
Oh well, yeah. I'm just saying I'm a lot to deal with on set. You know what I'm saying? I demand perfection.
I want perfection. So
and I want it now.
Look here, everybody. Whatever, Sam. Look here, everybody. We're about to give y'all a little 5-minute skit that we did. We got my boy Kevin and Deron.
You talking about the Soul Man joint?
Yeah.
You gonna play that one?
Yep. Here we go. We got a superstars in this motherfucker.
I have a lot to deal with in real life. You goddamn right.
I'm on a bad sign. Been down since I was in the call. If it wasn't for bad luck, you know I wouldn't have no luck at all. Hard luck and trouble been my only friend. I've been on my own. I was tears, falling on a bad side.
Hey. What the fuck happened, man?
And if I know, I can't name you around the
Bullshit. You look me dead in my eye, man. You recognize me.
I ain't recognize you. You in jail.
Bullshit. Man, I came all the way down here. You gonna look me in my face and knock me the fuck out?
Just call first.
How I'm gonna call you? You ain't got no phone. What kind of man don't have no phone?
The kind of man that don't want no phone call.
You don't even know why I came down in so fucked up ass neighborhood.
I talk a little bit. I know why you here. And the answer is no.
Nope. Did he tell you at the Apollo when they sold out? Did he tell you gonna be there? New edition. Alexander O'Neal. Sherelle. Shakira.
I don't care.
Do it for Marcus.
Fuck Marcus.
But do it for me.
Fuck you.
Come on, fool. This is our shot.
And what?
At a comeback, fool. If we do this shit right, we can get a record deal and get back on the road like we was 30 years ago.
I ain't trying to be like 30 years ago. I ain't trying to make no comeback. I'm gone and I want to stay gone.
Come on, man. Don't make me feel.
Lao Tzu says, free from desire, realize the mystery. Caught in desire, you see only the manifestations.
The fuck that even mean, man?
That means get the fuck out.
So I guess you don't give a fuck about the money then, huh?
What money? Don't nobody get paid for singing at no funeral. How much?
40 grand.
A piece?
Nah, down the middle.
No. That ain't nearly enough.
The fuck you mean that's not enough, man?
I got a lifestyle to maintain here.
What a lifestyle, you filthy motherfucker. You got a pantry full of dog food. I don't see no dog.
Dog's under the bed, motherfucker. You lucky ain't attacked your ass when you came in here.
You the dog, motherfucker. Look, man. What happened to all that fucking money you saved?
Same. Shit, nigga, I don't remember nothing since the space shuttle blowing up to 9/11. Money I saved.
What about the royalties? I used to get over $30,000 a year off that shit.
Look, man, I lost my royalties in the poker game, all right?
Poker.
Listen, man, if you want to unleash me from my lavish surroundings here, you're going to have to be a little more flexible in your thinking. Say, 60-40.
Man, you must be hiding, motherfucker. You know we always split shit down the middle.
Ain't going to be shit to split if I don't show up, now is it? And I ain't showing up unless I get 60% of the proceeds. Shit, you rich anyway, nigga. I seen little car wash commercials on the TV.
I've transferred all my business affairs over to my nephew. I'm on fixed income right now, man.
What?
Show your drawers. That's why that $27,000 look good to me right now.
16. That's your cut of a 60-40 split. That's my terms and a non-negotiable.
$55, $45.
You know what? Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you gonna tell me 60-40. I'm Floyd motherfucking Henderson.
I made you and that motherfucking money. Y'all couldn't sing, hum, or motherfucking skip. About a bitch. You and Marcus, man, he rest in shit. Gonna tell me. I'm Floyd fucking Henderson. You apostle face motherfucker.
Fuck, close this door on my face. One more time. I can't stand this motherfucker.
See, motherfucker, he ignorant. That's what the fuck is probably ignorant. Don't tell me what the fuck you gonna talk to Floyd. Oh, you about to head, motherfucker. Ooh, this motherfucker got my blood pressure high as a motherfucker. Okay, don't let this motherfucker get you like that. Just, I just want to say this for the record. That I think that the arrangement we have is despicable. But I'm Floyd motherfucking Henson. And I'll do any doggone thing it takes to see the group to get back on his feet. That's the type of motherfucker I am. But in the meantime,
I'm going back to my $600 a night hotel suite. I'm taking me a hot bubble bath so I can wash some of this dirt, filth, and grime from this black fucking hole that you live in. And then I'm gonna have me a big juicy ass steak. Oh yeah, big as your motherfucking back. And then I'm gonna take me a shit, shower, and shave. And I'll be here at 6 a.m. to pick you up, take you to the motherfucking airport. You got me? I don't fly, and I get up at 8. Motherfucker, my cousin got the penitentiary and kill some motherfucker. Talk to me like I'm no motherfucking kid. I ain't no motherfucking kid. Every time we start to get good on to go on the road, you felt what this like the same shit.
But hold on, Sam, I'm about to show you how much fun we had on here. And this is why Leonard said he won't rights to the blue.
One big fight. One big for bad love. I said, well, now.
What money? Don't nobody get paid for singing at no damn funeral.
Oh, nigga, you supposed to do you step down earlier?
I don't do.
Yeah, I fuck up.
I don't know.
You stepped down earlier than at the first time.
No, I stepped down at that part when I said that line, then I stepped down and say how much. That's why I told you it's gonna be a little pause.
Okay, my bad.
All right.
The work was fucked up too.
I guess. Lifestyle? What lifestyle, you filthy motherfucker? You got a pantry full of dog food over there. I don't see no dog. Dog's under the bed, motherfucker. You lucky he ain't attacked your ass when you came in here. You the dog, motherfucker. Man, look. What happened to all that motherfucking money you saved over the years? Saved? Nigga, I don't remember shit since the shuttle. Because you know what? I got the other lines in my head. I lost my royalties. I thought you was gonna say poke.
No, I lost all
You
my
say I lost all my
you dog, motherfucker.
Okay.
All right. Go.
You the dog, motherfucker. Man, look. What happened to all that motherfucking money you saved over the years? Saved? Nigga, I don't remember shit from the space shuttle blow up to 9/11. Shit. But what about the royalties? I used to get over $30,000 a year off that shit. Man, I lost my royalties in the poker game, all right? Poker? Hey, man. Hey, I told you I'm 100% better. Yeah, because this is the first time I got to quote this nigga's line to him. Ain't gonna be nothing to split if I don't get 60. If I don't show up, now is it? This nigga was gonna try to roll with that too. Oh, for real. You know, I'm making sure this motherfucker editing skills is down. This nigga gonna get A+ on. They be like, yo, you sit down the middle about short, right? So. Okay, look, but I'm feeling if you can't make the faces because then you make me laugh too. Right now, we always split shit right down the middle. The look on this nigga's face, man.
So as y'all see, hey, we have fun. When we on the set, we have fun. So even though the movie's gonna be drama, I already know it's gonna be some bloopers in it. So, but that's what we do. When we all get together, man, we don't think about that job and no other shit. We all think about just having fun, and that's what it all about. So, Sam, you come, don't be bringing no motherfucking bad voodoo into this shit. If you show up.
Juju.
If you show up.
No bad weed neither.
You know, Sam don't wear weave, I don't think.
You really think all that's okay? You really do?
Oh. Hey, you know what? Yeah, she got a hair hat on.
Do you?
So, but yeah, the movie that I'm writing is called Gemini, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Everybody that's in it that I've told about it, they love the concept, so I'm gonna be shooting it out to the other writers, which is Deron, Kevin, and I'm gonna let Sam look at it. But see, Sam, here's the problem with Sam. When you share shit with her, she be trying to change it to like college educated talk. But if you in the hood, you got a certain vernacular. You know,
Right.
you ain't, well, I went to Oxford and shit like that. No, sometimes you just gonna have some hood talking and the shit. Accept it and move on.
Right.
So, like I said, we definitely plan on writing. I mean, filming in the spring. So, Armando, you want to be in it? I'll get a line for you. But hey, we hitting this running because, like I told everybody else that I've asked to be in it. If I eat, we all eat. We all take a part of this, and hey, especially with Amazon buying anything. But I'm trying to go farther than Amazon. Shit, I'm trying to hit Netflix.
Shit,
Netflix
fuck,
plays good.
fuck Netflix. Let's do some Tyler Perry type shit.
Oh, I'm definitely trying to do some Tyler Perry type shit. And the movie that I helped edit for school got got nominated for 3 film festivals. So Linda said blooper right because I'm sure I'm gonna fuck.
I just want 10%. I just want 10%.
Oh, hey D, when you done with your other show, I mean, I'm heading out to Leonard House. We're gonna have a cigar, so you want to come on out?
I would, but I'm kind of quarantining since I was in Dallas
Yeah,
for
yeah.
6 days. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to do that shit. But we gonna have to make that shit happen soon.
Okay, okay.
Like I'll
Um,
be off quarantine next week.
right, right.
So anytime after that is cool.
So, anything else?
Let me just say, I understand why COVID was out of control in Texas because them niggas don't give a fuck.
Hey, answer me this. So there's people downtown. They're celebrating and protesting at the same time, and they had to raise the bridge because I guess they was trying to go over the Trump Towers. You don't want to tear down Trump Towers because all you gonna do, you tear down a building, but all you gonna do is put money in Trump pocket.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point?
Because there's no point when people want to be destructive, they're not thinking about the logical shit that attached to that. They don't give a fuck about all that. Like
Right.
during the riots, what was people saying? Fuck these businesses. They got insurance. What they got to do with anything?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then when the businesses don't want to come back,
But see, when people make comments like that, that just shows me that they never owned anything. Because whether number one, the insurance will never make you whole, right? That's number one. But number two, even if I have insurance that will make me whole, do I want to go through the trouble of rebuilding some shit that I did not have? It's not like my shit got destroyed naturally.
right?
You all came and my shit up for no reason other than the fact that you was mad at somebody else, allegedly.
And here's the thing: the big businesses have they got insurance that's gonna cover them. What about the smaller businesses? Like when we was talking to Tay when he was at my house, his. I mean, they didn't completely destroy his shit, but I mean, you stole.
I mean, but who the fuck is still in optical equipment? But what are you doing with that?
And you still in designer frames and stuff. So now you got frames that you still got to pay to get the lenses put in.
But not really, because you got motherfuckers running around here with frames, no lenses. Just like that's what we doing now. That's what we doing.
Put a piece of glass in there, but you just wearing them just so you can say you wearing them. And trust me, his business is not that big to where he can afford the bigger insurance.
Right.
So he loses out on that. So while people talking about you have insurance and stuff, come on now, that's that thinking that you ain't never had shit, so you just guessing. You just think people think insurance pay for everything, but if you ever been in a car accident, trust me, they got gap insurance for a reason.
Right.
To cover that gap because that insurance is not paying for that whole car. I remember my 5th grade teacher bought a brand new car off the lot. As he was pulling off, somebody hit his car, totaled it. His insurance was not enough to the brand new car. I mean, still got whatever miles that was on it, probably less than 20 miles on it. Right. And his car got totaled, but the insurance was not going to pay off that car. So while people talking, that's how you know who the idiots are.
Right. That's why I don't listen to Negroes like that.
Yeah, me and Kev was talking earlier, and when I told him about the people out protesting, I was like, "See, you got niggas." And when I talk about niggas, I'm not just talking about black folks because every race got niggas, but you got niggas out here that just want to complain about everything. Somebody could give a nigga $5 million and they complaining because why ain't you give me 6?
Mm-hmm.
Then would be the same niggas that go to heaven talking about, man, this too high. Why am I up here? We gotta be.
Like in theory, say you come into some money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so check it out. Yeah, okay, so like say for the Gemini, they give you whatever the money, and you put whatever money they give you, it's enough for you to pay everybody that helped you $10,000.
Right.
Let's say it was like $200,000. So you fell off 60,000 or 70,000, whatever it was, and you left with $130,000. That'd be like somebody saying, "Well, I can't get no more than 10." Well, motherfucker, I didn't have to give you nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? That's the thing. You know, I've had somebody ask me to do a music video for them for $50.
$50. Okay.
I'm man. Look,
I mean,
my time by itself is way more than 50.
Let me tell you something, man. When I got into the DJ game, when I decided to take it from just doing a radio show to actually going out, I had to realize that it was going to be some. You have to tell some people no.
Yeah.
I'm not for you because my price is my price. You know, because my shit costs. My time is not cheap. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And I'm already cutting you a deal because I'm not charging you what motherfuckers who are way more established, been doing this way longer, what they charge. You know what I'm saying? So nah. It's like if motherfucker can't rock, it's like, okay, well, it's not for you.
What else? Like I remember your son telling me somebody bought up to him, and I thought about your son because I remember when he said somebody was wanted to do a video for 50.
Yeah.
And that's like with my wife cousin when now my cousin he's a DJ, one of the chosen few.
Yeah.
He was gonna do New Year's Eve for their social club, charge them $500. $500 for New Year's Eve is cheap as shit.
For New Year's Eve,
especially somebody that's part of the chosen few.
Right. You got motherfuckers making $1,500 to $5,000, and shit, don't fuck around and be a celebrity DJ. That's $10,000, $20,000.
Exactly. So they didn't want one. They wanted the same deal that I got for my wedding because he charged us $300. One, that's my blood cousin.
Right.
He's not related to you at all. But still, $500 is a damn good deal.
But the problem is, like, your wife shouldn't have never told him what y'all paid for the wedding. Just be like, well, when somebody said, what did y'all pay? She should have just been like, you know what, my husband took care of that. I'm just gonna let y'all talk to him about the price.
Right.
Boom. You should never tell nobody what you pay because what I charge you, I may not charge you.
Right. But see,
and I found out that I had to tell people that because I did something for one of my mother's friends at a hella discount. And somebody came to me was like, well, why can't I get that? I was like, because you don't know my mama. You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's like if you did something for your mother, just say you DJ for your mother, and I asked you to DJ, I know damn well I'm not getting the same deal as your mother.
Yeah, very few people get free.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My mama and my wife, well, and the immediate motherfuckers, put like my mama are the only people that can probably come to me and say, "Can you just do this?" Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know what? A lot of people don't understand that shit. I just think a lot of people just brain dead. Guess what? Speaking of,
I'm about to get a new workstation on y'all ass. Ooh, shit.
Oh man, I gotta show you. Oh, did I tell you about the new lights?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I had Leandra come downstairs one time. I had the police lights flashing, right? She like, what the hell? She thought through the window, right? I said, this is my new baby right here. We can do a police scene. We don't need no cars. All we got to do. Matter of fact, I'm thinking I will do one of the scenes like that. Wherever we at, I'm gonna have the lights flashing through the window. So, motherfucker, think the police out there. Oh man, I love them lights. They even got a little disco, so y'all can be like y'all in the club or whatever. But however we do it.
Right.
But guess what? Well, since we talk about brain dead, this will be the last thing we talk about. So guess what the new smoke of choice inside the jail is?
Tea.
Toilet paper.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Okay.
I don't know what they doing to. They putting something in it so it can burn slower. Man, motherfucker smoking toilet paper, dog.
Come on, man. Stop playing.
Cause I'm going to that motherfucker like, hey man, I ain't got no toilet paper. So somebody told me, no, they smoking. They using them as incense and they smoking. I'm like, what? So I don't know what the hell they doing to make it burn slow.
The same thing they doing to make it burn for instance.
Yeah, well, whatever it is.
They put it in soapy water and let it dry out.
That could be it. So
yeah.
All right, family. Well, hopefully next week we get the shells back.
Get the full crew back.
I sent Sam a link, but she said she was too ashy to get on there.
Right. Well, hey, like I said, y'all need to tune in to the Rhythm Ride on Rhythm Flight. I'm gonna post a link on my page. If you're AK or any part of the Divine Nine, y'all need to tune into the first part of that show because we're getting ready to do the damn thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hey, for y'all that don't know, there's one of the baddest DJs out here.
Man, say that again. They ain't heard you in the back. Tell them in the back.
You all that don't know, there's one of the baddest DJs out here.
I appreciate that.
I told my wife, I said, man, look, if I couldn't get Larry on the thing, your line's blowing up next. You know,
it is.
That is.
And you one of the few people that if I when I move, I come back to you. Mm-hmm. That's assuming that you don't move too.
Honestly, what I want to do, here's what I want to do. I want to have something to where we can have the people that tune in to us, and I want to kind of make it a double treat where you and Larry DJing, you know, and
he can give him that house flavor, and I'm gonna hit him with that hip hop R&B.
Man, I mean? So hopefully we could do something like that. If it was up to me, we would have done it already, but unfortunately, this pandemic hit. So hopefully, my theory is right. This pandemic shit about to die down because we don't have the election. So maybe next year.
Yeah, I think by the time we get ready to jump off this, film in Gemini, we should be straight.
Okay, my man. So everybody, thanks for coming in. Thanks for tuning in, and we hit y'all next week.
It's your boy. I'm out of here.
This hold on. This your girls. This Shells BK and Feel the Real.
Your boy DJ Diz. Y'all know what it is.
This your boy. I'm Skeeter Mills right now. It's your truth versus my lies.
yeah. When that shit came up, I was like, this nigga. Yeah, man. We out, fam.
We out. And we out.